Hello everybody, my name is Montini, as hopefully most of you know, and this is my ACP showcase. So for the last couple of years, I've been working a lot with superheroes and drawing different portraits, their faces, and like different scenes and that kind of thing. So I have Spawn, Venom, Baby Groot, and Spider-Man. I also did Star-Lord and Kronk, and with Kronk I experimented with some different mediums where I inked him in. And I also worked with Batman, and I made an outline and then inked everything else, which made it look really cool and like pop. And I worked a lot with shading with Link over there, and it kind of helps to bring it to life and make it less, makes it look more real. Like in real life, you're gonna have some shadows and stuff. It's not gonna be perfect. Then I have sound right down there. So I've been working a lot with making kind of my own character and kind of making him in like a dynamic pose instead of just kind of standing there. So I've been working with different poses that are more dynamic instead of just kind of standing still. And so this year I've been working a lot with creating my own characters. So I've done a lot of brainstorming, kind of creating different like masks, characters, just kind of everything, getting stuff onto the paper. So at the end of the day, I came up with this guy, and I don't really have a name for him, but he's pretty cool. I mean, he's just kind of standing there like that, but that's what I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to make it look more lifelike and less static. So when I was drawing my characters, I realized that I really didn't know how to draw like hands or faces as well, just kind of some of the more tricky stuff with like drawing. So I kind of did a small study of like hands and see how to like draw and stuff, and how long everything is, and just kind of get the proportions right before I tried it on an actual drawing. So these two guys I drew to work on like the facial structure, and that guy with his hand was a little bit difficult to just kind of get the proportions right. And then these two, I'm again working on the faces, the hands, the shading, and I think they turned out pretty good. So, this we've been working on in our art class for last semester, and I kind of used everything I had learned with the hands and the faces to make this and with the shading, to make it look lifelike and like even show the curves of the fabric and the hair. So I also experimented with some colors and kind of blending the two different pencils together to make it look like different shades of the same color. And I'm still working on that. I haven't done very many of those so far, but I like the way this turned out, so I look forward to doing more of those in the future. I'm also working with more with foreshortening, which is where you make certain elements bigger, like it's to show that they're coming closer to you. And when I make my own character, these are other people's characters, but when I make my own character, I look forward to having it like kind of pop off the page. Look not very, not static. These two are also more poses and foreshortening. That guy's leg's like real big, it's like coming out at you. And I also did a study of Spider-Man, where I looked at different poses and how he like kind of swings his webs and that kind of thing. Because I was looking at making like a Spider-Man-like character with all his webs and stuff. So I wanted to see how all his different like proportions work. So finally, I've been working on these two next drawings for like the last couple of weeks recently, and they kind of use everything that I've been learning the last couple of years. So this guy, he's the future Flash supposedly, and he's kind of got his fist coming out at you. He's got the other fist kind of back in the distance. It kind of gives it a look of like it's going forward. And they got all the lightning, which I had to learn how to draw. And then this is an homage to Todd McFarlane's 1990 cover of Spider-Man. And this took me quite a while, and it's not completely done yet, but it's getting there. And all the shading I had to work on and the different proportions of them. And I think this is the best one I've done so far. And I look forward to doing more of this with kind of my own characters in the future. And that's pretty much it.